Well, welcome everyone to our sixth Winning Plays event. My name is Chrissy Langwell. I'm the president of Redwood Writers. And this is Off the Page Readers Theater, who will be your performers tonight. And you're in for a treat. I got to see the performance yesterday, and oh my gosh, is it great. So thank you for being here, and prepare to be entertained. I'm going to get a couple of housekeeping things out of the way. The first things first is during the performance, we ask that no video or photography happen. There's also, in the back, we have refreshments, so during the break, please help yourself, they're complimentary. Bathrooms, right through these doors to the left. And I want to tell you a little bit about who Redwood Writers is before I hand it off to Off the Page Readers Theater. We are a community of writers here in Sonoma County, and if you're a writer who's looking for a community, we'd love to have you. We have events throughout the year, and in fact, we have one coming up this next weekend on Saturday, which is our book and holiday craft fair. And we're actually taking over the Person Theater here at the Finley Center, where we're gonna have, local crafts, we're gonna have local books. It's something really fun. We're also gonna have something fun during it called Table Topics, which is basically speed dating for writers. You're gonna learn different things about different craft. It'll be really wonderful. So I do hope that you'll make it. That's at 11 a.m. November 15th, this coming up Saturday. Our order of events, this will be in 2 acts. We're going to have 3 plays performed, then there'll be a short intermission followed by 3 more plays. And all of our playwrights are local around here or close to around here in California. So you're seeing original plays by local playwrights, and some of them for the first time ever. So I hope you enjoy. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Off the Page Readers Theater.
Welcome, everybody. This is a fine Saturday afternoon crowd. I'd like to welcome especially some of our writers who are here today. MP Smith, if you would. And Barbara Anderson, where are you? And Elaine McCuskey, where are you? Is she here today? She was here last night. Okay, so thank you for coming also. And I know we have other writers in the crowd. Just for fun, raise your hand if you are also a writer. Look at this. And we love performing for writers because they actually listen to all the words. So that gives us great joy as well. So thank you. Back to the Office by Joan Goodrow. Our Zoom meeting is supposed to start now. Where's Mr. Mossy? His screen is black and he's supposed to run the meeting. He said it was important to be on time and now he's late. I'm gonna tell that Mr. Bossy Mossy that I refuse to go back to the Wuzzy's company office. I'm staying right here at home. I'll tell him I want a big raise too.
Bossy Mossy checking in. I just turned on my video camera.
Oh, Mr. Mossy, I didn't know you were there the whole time.
Yes, Bella, it's fun to be invisible and hear what you really think.
I'm finally getting the hang of these Zoom meetings. I'm not looking forward to going back to the office. My nightgown is so comfy. And I can't fit into my work clothes anymore. Too many snacks. And I can't order pizza during those boring meetings at the office.
Do you know you're the last person still working at home?
I work much better at home. No distractions or people bothering me.
And no one to check. You're making sure you're working on office projects.
Oh, I have lots of projects here at home to finish, like my knit fashion wear for our local craft fair.
You have a very efficient setup for yourself, Bella. Don't your craft projects interfere with your work in the Wuzzies company?
Of course not, Mr. Mossy. I'm going to get a snack now while we wait the others to zoom into the meeting.
Oh, no others are coming. They're all busy right here in the office, working in their cubicles. And don't worry, Bella. You don't have to come back to the office.
Oh, I knew you were just joking about having to come back. So many people are working from home now. It's the wave of the future.
Yes, I hate to get in the way of your great craft career by making you work on those sales projects here in the office.
Yes, Mr. Mossy, they do get in the way of my knitting projects.
I understand. So I'm releasing you from this routine office work at Wuzzies to explore your artistic options.
Wait! Releasing? What? Are you letting me go?
Yes, and of course that means no salary raise either, I'm afraid. In fact, no more salary. Well, good luck, Bella, with your knitting career.
Mr. Mossy, you can't just fire me like that.
No, you can just resign. I know you don't want to come back to the office. Now you don't have to. You've been very straightforward and honest.
But I need the money. I need the challenges of the office. And I don't want to abandon you. It's not easy getting loyal employees like me with my people skills these days.
I already have your replacement.
You found a new employee already?
It only took a part-time employee to replace you.
I've given my heart and life to Wuzzies. Is there no reward for employee loyalty?
Employee loyalty, yes. Home projects, not so much.
Who's going to handle the unhappy sales reps and the cranky customers if I'm not around?
Someone who is at their workstation and not drifting in cyberspace.
Who's going to give those dopey inspirational workshops?
I think this is a good time to introduce you to your replacement. Ms. Nifty, turn on your screen now. Bella, meet Ms. Nifty.
Sure thing, Mr. Mossy. Here I am. Hi, office mate. How's your day going so far?
It was okay until a few minutes ago, and I'm not going to be your office mate. I just got canned.
Wait, just to be fair, let's have a competition to see who's the most productive employee. Ms. Nifty brings her unique skills. Let's see who has the most to offer my company. Here's the challenge for both of you. Develop a promotional campaign for our new line of Wuzzies.
All my experience is going to pay off. I'm going to stop all this knitting to concentrate on my skills for this project. Just let me get into my high-powered professional mode. Now let me see, how do I turn on the printer?
Oh, Bella and Mr. Mossy, I'm so anxious to help you both. Report done. Now I'll send it to you.
Got it already. Promotional campaign for the brand new Wuzzies.
Miss Nifty, I can't believe it. How did you write that report so fast?
Bought a super brain scanner on sale from the Nerd Herd. They installed it on my forehead right in the store. What a deal.
A scanner, Miss Nifty? Like at the supermarket? On your head?
It's the latest thing in technology for the office worker. It reads your brain and organizes the whole mess into a great report.
What? You don't have to type it?
Type? Type? Oh, you mean like keyboarding. Typing is so yesterday, so like handwriting.
I told you Ms. Nifty had special skills. She came to work 2 years ago and worked in the mailroom. She wanted to advance in her career. Not like some people who want to veg on Zoom forever. So, she got that high-tech scanner for 50% off. That's what I call initiative and smart planning.
That's what I call crazy.
Hi, how's the rest of your day going? Please choose a payment option. Debit, credit, or Venmo, or dirty germ-ridden cash.
Does she just follow a script? Can't she carry on a conversation?
Have a good rest of your morning. Beep. Rest of your afternoon. Beep. Rest of your evening.
Ms. Nifty, you better go back to that nerd herd and get a tune-up.
Please listen carefully. Our options may have changed. If you know your party's extension, enter it now. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. Beep, beep. Please listen carefully. Beep.
She's turned into a combined robot, cashier, pay machine, and phone menu.
She's not a robot. She's a human employee just like you, but with advanced cyber skills.
But how are Ms. Nifty's people skills?
Maybe she's a little limited on social skills.
That's my specialty. Let's role play, Ms. Nifty. Hey, Ms. Nifty, I'm a customer and I'm super mad. My Wuzzy broke down and I just bought it. What are you gonna do about it?
Your call is important to us. Please leave a message along with your telephone callback number, bank account, and social security number.
Not the right answer. Try again.
We know your time is valuable. Please hold.
There's gonna be a lot of mad customers, Mr. Mossy.
To hear options 1 through 9 again, please hang up and try again.
And how about inter-office relations, Mr. Mossy? You know how I can listen to your problems and keep all the sales reps happy.
You can't keep us happy knitting in front of a Zoom screen in your nightgown.
I'll come back. And I promise to dress to impress Ms. Nifty. I have all the skills you need. Take the two of us and you'll have the total package. I'll handle customer relations and personnel problems, and Ms. Nifty can do the techie stuff.
If you both promise to get along.
Yes? Do you agree, Ms. Nifty?
You are important to us. Press 1 for office hours and location. Press 2 to speak to a customer representative.
All right, I'll press 2 to talk to customer rep.
No one is available to take your call. They are busy eating snacks and knitting a giant Afghan. The boss is on mental health leave. Please leave your name and number, and we'll get back to you. Maybe.
Oh no, that's more than enough from you, Miss Nifty. Bella, please come back to our office now.
I'm on my way.
And Miss Nifty, you need more than a tune-up. You need an attitude adjustment. That nerd herd is no bargain. I'm going to ask for our money back.
No, I want an upgrade. I'm through with the nerd herd. Oh, let's go see the Geek Squad. I've always wanted to meet those geek guys. Press 1 if you're as excited as I am.
What have I started? Our office will never be the same.
I guess we have to keep up with the times, Mr. Mossy. Meet y'all back at the office.
In His Shoes by Roberta Smith. 28 years ago, a man named Jimmy Dobb was found not guilty of the kidnap and murder of a little girl. As a journalist, I covered the trial, and it was clear to me that the state had proven its case. The fact that the jury couldn't see through defense lawyer Wayne Yeager's bag of magic tricks disgusted me. Wayne Yeager had a talent for setting free the worst of the worst. After Jimmy Dobb was found not guilty, this lawyer proudly shook his client's hand, showing no concern for the broken father of the victim, a man named Henry Lindsay. In my opinion, Wayne Yeager was as bad as his client. So I wrote about it every day. Every day he set some lowlife free because it made me feel better. Until one day, I noticed a change in Yeager's modus operandi. He lost the case of a man accused of murdering his aunt for an inheritance. Soon after, he lost another and another, until ultimately he dropped from sight, surfacing only on occasion to represent a client even I could believe was being railroaded. These innocents he got off. I quit following his career. I was glad he'd seen the light. I put him out of my mind and never gave him a second thought. Until last week, when he contacted me with a request to meet.
Bridal guide.
Page 36. This is the dress I'll be wearing.
Very nice.
Nice. It's magnificent.
That's what I said.
You're a funny one. You said you came here to get your head on straight, but all you've done all week is listen to me gush about my wedding.
I like weddings.
I'll be back soon with your lunch.
I thought you'd come.
Your note was cryptic. You said you had a story for my ears only, unless I chose to share it.
Welcome to the New Beginning Center for Mental Health. Checked myself in a week ago. Thought it would help me make up my mind about something. It hasn't.
So you sent for me?
Do you remember the Lindsay case?
Yes, of course.
Do you know what happened to Mr. Lindsay after it was over?
No, I never followed up.
He and his wife divorced. They remarried some years later. They had a little girl.
Replacing the daughter they lost.
Unlike the families of other victims, he never threatened to eviscerate me. In fact, I never heard from him. He just went on with his life.
I guess that was all you left for him.
I used to represent people nobody liked. The people likely to get convicted for the wrong reason. Guilty or not. I wanted them to get the best defense there was. Usually that meant exploiting technicalities. You used to skewer me for that.
I couldn't help myself.
I laughed at your simple-mindedness.
My thinking is uncomplicated. You hurt someone, you shouldn't be out to do it again. Call me a simpleton, I don't care. You seem to have had a change of heart. Are you simple-minded now?
If anything, my thinking has grown more complex. I started to question what was true. Ultimately, I took a different approach to the law. Clients I knew were innocent, I got off. Clients I knew were guilty, I either lost their case or pled them out, always making sure they got their fair share of jail time.
That sounds unethical.
It is, but is it wrong? Look, I didn't ask you here to debate the question. Jimmy Dobb, you aware of what happened to him?
No.
He became my next door neighbor.
You're joking. You must live in a posh neighborhood. Jimmy Dobb didn't have a dime to his name.
About 3 years after his acquittal, he moved into the house next door.
That had to bother you.
A man with no money is able to buy $1 million house. A man capable of kidnap and murder. I had a wife and a baby girl. I know what you're thinking. He had to become someone's neighbor. Since I had set him free, it's ironic and fitting that he moved next door to me.
Call it the simpleton in me.
My daughter's name was Amanda. We called her Mandy.
Well, what happened?
Well, he waved when he saw me, always with that annoying smirk of his. I couldn't understand why he was there. I figured someone had to have bought the place for him. Someone with assets and a grudge against me. It certainly wasn't a coincidence that we became neighbors.
Henry Lindsay.
That was my thought. But if he had, he covered his tracks, and I couldn't prove it. And even if he had bought that house and installed Dobb inside, He hadn't broken any laws.
Pretty smooth on his part.
I thought about moving, but I was too busy. I liked my home. There were high fences, security was top-notch. My wife didn't see things that way. After a month, she moved in with her mother, took Mandy with her. So I said, okay, let's find another place. And then the unthinkable happened. Someone kidnapped our child.
Dob?
I confronted him. I grabbed him by the throat, came close to killing him. He swore up and down he didn't take her. I didn't believe him for a second, but
There was nothing you could do.
she simply vanished and was never found.
Why didn't this make the news?
You tell me. You're the reporter. Guess I was simply a run-of-the-mill attorney. Anyone but you. Needless to say, my wife and I divorced.
And you changed.
It gave me something to think about. The old adage about walking in another man's shoes certainly fit. I now knew how Henry Lindsay felt, and others as well. I decided I had to make up for them, and for Mandy.
But what about Dob?
Killed a year later. His lifestyle caught up with him. Tried to snatch the wrong kid.
I guess that's some kind of justice.
Justice! He took the secret of what happened to my Mandy with him. I've lived with that for 25 years.
And now you've checked in here. Now you've contacted me. Did something happen? Were Mandy's remains found?
In a manner of speaking. Read it. Read it out loud.
Mr. Henry Lindsay requests the honor of your presence at the wedding of his daughter. He's invited you to his daughter's wedding?
I get to bring a guest. Would you like to come? You can write about it if you decide that's the right thing to do. Here's the announcement Lindsay put in the paper. He included it with the invitation. There's a little write-up about the couple and a nice picture. What do you think of the bride-to-be?
Very pretty.
And the spitting image of my ex-wife.
The bride is a mental health nurse working at the New Beginning Center for... That's why you're here.
Bingo. We've talked, but I haven't told her who I am. She adores her father, raves about him. I think he may walk on water. Do I throw a wrench in the works and tell her she's my daughter? That her father's kept a secret from her all these years? What would that do to her?
Why did Lindsay invite you?
I think he's twisting the knife. I think he's saying, look who's been with me all these years.
Or he decided you've suffered enough and wants you to know Mandy is alive and well.
Then he's gambling I'll keep my mouth shut. Or could be he wants me to tell her for some reason. I don't know what to do. What does that simpleton brain of yours say?
You think I can give you an easy answer? Did you call Henry Lindsay and ask him?
Of course, a dozen times. All he says is, come to the wedding. Hangs up.
Mr. Yeager. Oh, you have company. Hi, I'm Jane.
Hello?
Jane is engaged. She's the happiest gal on the planet.
I am. My life is complete. What can I say? I don't know what it is about you. Of all my patients, I'm gonna miss you the most when you check out. Oh, I thought about inviting you, but I didn't send this.
I know your father. We go way back.
Well, why haven't I never heard of you? Why didn't you tell me?
We had a falling out years ago. That invitation came out of the blue.
Well, I don't know how anyone can have a falling out with Daddy. He's the kindest, most thoughtful man on the planet. Are you gonna come?
I don't know.
Oh, please do. If Daddy invited you, he wants to reconnect.
Let bygones be bygones.
Exactly. He's ill, you know. Or I guess you wouldn't know. Cancer.
He's dying.
Oh, don't say that. He's fighting it. He's gotten better. Well enough to walk me down the aisle. I think he'll beat it. He has to. He says he will. And Daddy never lies.
And I suppose he will.
Yes. Well, it's time to get back to work. Think about coming to the wedding. It's going to be
magnificent.
The birthday present by M.P. Smith. Hey, Rosemary, what do you have for me?
Not much. How's watching President Clinton on TV and I'm avoiding political scandals. Taking a breather out here on my porch. Bet if I stared real hard and squinched my eyes, I could see you out there on that old swing.
You got that right. No, no stars yet, but there are clouds over by your house. Might be rain later.
Oh, good. Whew. Break this heat. Did John have a good birthday?
Don't know. Got him that electric razor he's been wanting, and he got his chocolate cake. I think he was happy, but I never know.
You free after church tomorrow? Well, maybe we can,
What you doing sitting in the dark? You ain't finished the supper dishes yet.
Just a minute, Rosemary. John's shouting something at me.
Get inside. Chores need doing. Then get upstairs and run my bath. Sunday morning will be here and you're still mooning at the clouds.
Just a minute. Talking to Rosemary.
Fool woman.
What's wrong with him?
He's just mad at the world. All my fault, of course.
Oh, ignore that jerk.
I try. I wish John was a better husband. Though some ladies in town love hinting that he's very good indeed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Em.
I don't like that talk. They talk soft, but just loud enough for me to hear. Think they's being so clever. I hear 'em. I get the picture.
I know, cuz. Listen, maybe we could plan a trip. Get away for a weekend.
Yeah.
Go up to Parmenter, see a movie, eat expensive food that's no better than our own.
Oh, 'cause you always make me feel better. We'll see. Guess I better go. Heaven forbid the man could draw his own bath. Night, Rosemary. See you at church.
Not Em.
Em, I told you to get in here.
All right, John, I'll be there in a minute. Just looking at the clouds.
Wool gathering when you got dishes to do.
I'm coming, John. I'll do up those dishes in nothing flat, and I'll run your bath, and you can try out your new razor. Jeez, I'm tired.
1 week later.
My, that jasmine smells good. Everybody's gone but me. The church ladies even did the dishes. You want me to spend the night? I brought a bag in case you didn't want to be alone tonight.
Thanks, cuz. I'll be fine. Gonna enjoy this breeze a bit. Dust everywhere. Dust to just like in the sermon today. We had sidewalks where I grew up, and big trees like this one. I could walk to school, and the ice cream parlor, and the Sears catalog counter. All of that just a few steps from my house. But farm boy John, he captured my heart. It wasn't romantic like seeing him in a dance. We met at the drugstore. He was buying stuff and looking shy, and I said, "Hi, want to join us? We're going for ice cream." My friend Cheryl, her mouth hanging open and catching flies, said, "I never knew you were so brave." Brave? I don't know what got into me, but I invited this young man to join us. He was fun and funny, and all the girls liked him. But he only paid attention to me. A few weeks later, he proposed.
Romantic.
My folks were all for the wedding. John had a farm, he had land, he was prosperous. Sure, he was prosperous, but his wife never had a penny to her name. 32 years of scrimping and saving. But I don't know what we were saving for. I used to ask, can we go on a trip? Can we go to Chicago and see all those museums? He about turned green. Just the word museum, and he'd act like it was the end of the world. I'd like to have seen a museum or a play in the big city. I've been to a few plays, you know, local theater. And the high school puts on a musical every spring. I love those. I thought our kids would go to the high school and they'd put on plays, but kids never came. John was stingy giving me children too. It would have been nice.
Some days I'd be glad to give you one of mine.
Yeah.
Nice service today, huh?
Yeah, John would have liked it. I can't believe I buried my husband today. That thought is rattling around in my brain and I still ain't cried for him. I feel awful.
I think you're in shock. You'll cry one day. Will you miss John?
He had a nice smile. Yes, I will miss him. He started out as a good husband, but his temper grew and his patience shortened over the years. So here I sit. I'm supposed to work up a cloud of tears, but they ain't coming. Too many false promises and falsehoods. I boosted him up every time we had a bad year. I forgave him when the egg money went missing. A burglar? Ha! My man was a funny man. And the sad thing was, he knew I knew he was lying. He knew and he still went on play acting. I wish we'd kept that early love, kept that look from across the room to each other, like in the movies. But he had wandering eyes and wandering hands, turns out, with a few ladies from church telling their stories. And now, I'm alone. What a thought. I'm alone. No one depending on me. I don't have to make supper ever again. I can have cheese and egg sandwiches for the rest of my life and nobody's going to bellyache about it. And Rosemary, you and I are going to go to Chicago and see the museums and see a play too. Hey, I just saw a shooting star. Not a grand one to write operas about, but it was a shooting star. Is that a portent? A sign? An omen? No, omen sounds too witchy. I think Shakespeare talked about portents, but it could have been the Bible. I get those two mixed up. Just don't tell the pastor. Oh, I'm babbling and you've heard all these stories a million times. You know, there are good things about being alone. I can get up and go to bed whenever I want. I can read all day if I want. I'm a widow. I'm a widow. I gotta calm down, but I shouldn't cry. What's wrong with me?
Nothing. Talking like this is good for you.
Guess so. I mean, I was crying the other morning after John yelled at me. We ran out of Cheerios. It wasn't the end of the world. I offered to make him a couple of eggs, some bacon, but he had to slam his fist on the kitchen table and scare me. And he liked it when he scared me. When he used that tone of voice. No, I'm not going to hear that tone of voice ever again. And that's a good thing. I know he's gone, and I'll carry on. But maybe I'll even be happier. Just gotta stand up and walk to the house, but it's gonna be hard. Hey, portent! Hope you were a good portent. I think it was a good sign, Rosemary. I think I'm gonna be okay. I think I'm never gonna buy another box of Cheerios.
Oh, let that ring. Yeah, they'll come back.
John would never pick it up. He used to let it ring and ring and he'd be standing right next to it. Glad he allowed me to get my little phone. My lifeline to Rosemary, sensible Rosemary. Just thinking back, time's a funny thing. John put this swing up early on in our marriage. He said he could picture our kids playing on it. As the years went by and no kids came, he growed mean about it. He was sure it was my fault. Heck, it could have been, but it wasn't so nice listening to him go on and on about how it was my fault. Remember, Rosemary? Last spring at the church picnic? He told everyone he was disappointed in me not giving him children.
And after having too much of the pastor's homemade wine, you whispered none too softly.
And I was disappointed he'd taken up with just about every woman in a 5-mile radius.
Well, luckily the sheriff was there and took him off to cool down.
Yeah. Know what he said to me on his birthday?
No, what words of wisdom this time. Oh, I swear to the Lord Jesus, Em, you got it.
I know what you gotta do, Missy. You gotta watch that language around me.
Sorry.
Okay.
So, what did he say to you on that last night?
Remember, it was his birthday. Married 32 years and still complaining that I didn't know how to fix his bath properly. Never mind. I think I've run out of complaining. Thanks for letting me run my mouth. I do feel better. Thank you, dear Rosemary.
Come on, let's go in. Been a long day.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here for you. Did you draw his bath on that last night when he was being so impatient?
Oh, yeah. And I did the dishes. That man could sure nag me about the dumbest things. Of course, everybody knows you ain't supposed to shave in the bathtub. Not with electric razor.